Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss about the new chapter from Geography, Minerals and Energy Resources. Here, the last class we are going to discuss about different type of minerals. Here, the minerals. These are homogeneous, naturally occurring substance formed in the solid, liquid and gaseous forms. Once again, the minerals. These are homogeneous, naturally occurring substance that also normally found in solid, liquid, gaseous state. Here, there are two types of minerals, metallic and non-metallic. Okay, two types of minerals, metallic and non-metallic minerals. Here, the metallic minerals again divided into two types, ferrous and non-ferrous. Ferrous means it also contains iron. Example, iron ore, manganese ore, chromite, pyrite, nickel, cobalt. Once again, the metallic minerals that's divided into two types, ferrous and non-ferrous. Here, in the case of ferrous, that also contains iron. Example, iron ore, manganese ore, chromite, pyrite, nickel and cobalt. In the case of non-ferrous, it also contains metals other than iron. Non-ferrous means it also contains metals other than iron. Example, gold, silver, copper, lead, bauxite, tin and magnesium. Here, non-ferrous minerals means contains metals other than iron. Example, gold, silver, copper, lead, bauxite, tin and magnesium. Here, in the case of non-metallic minerals, they are example limestone, nitrate, potash, mica, gypsum and coal and petroleum. These are considered as the non-metallic minerals. Here, conventional energy resources. Conventional energy resources that are divided into coal, petroleum, natural gas and also these are the important conventional energy resources. Here, in the case of conventional energy resources, the electricity also included. First one is coal. Coal is the main source of power generation in India. Here, the coal is considered as the main source of power generation in India. Here, it is also used in the manufacture of iron and steel. In the case of coal, that's also used in the manufacture of iron and steel industry. Then it is also used as a raw material for the chemical industry. In the case of coal, it's also used as the raw material for the chemical industry. The first point is the main source of power generation in India. Here, the coal is considered as the first or the main source of power generation in India. Then second point, it is also used in the manufacture of iron and steel. Okay, it's also used as a manufacture of iron and steel. Then it is also used as a raw material for chemical industry. It is also used as a raw material for chemical industry. Here, in the case of coal, there are four types of coal. The first one is anthracite, then second one is bituminous, then lignite, then peat. Here once again, there are four types of coal. The first one is anthracite, the second one is bituminous, then third one is lignite, then fourth one is peat and also found in Jharia, Jharkhand. Here, next conventional resource. Next conventional resource is petroleum. Okay, another conventional resource, that's petroleum. Petroleum is the second most important energy source. Okay, petroleum is considered as the second most energy resource. Then it's also raw material for number of industries. The petroleum, it's also raw material for number of industries. It's also used as a raw material of number of industries. Then important offshore oil fields. Here, the petroleum oil fields. you can find out into Mumbai and also basin in Aliabad. Here the important oil field, petroleum oil field, we can find out into Mumbai and also basin and Aliabad. Here once again the petroleum, another conventional energy resource. Okay, petroleum, another conventional energy resource. It's also considered as the second most important energy source and also raw material of number of industries. Okay, raw material of number of industries. Then important offshore fields, oil fields. This is also find out in the Mumbai and also basin and Aliabad. These are the important oil field in petroleum. Here another conventional resource, that is natural gas. Okay, another conventional resource, that's natural gas. Environmental friendly, natural gas is environmental friendly fuel and also raw material in the petrochemical industry. Here the natural gas is also considered as the environmental friendly fuel. Okay, environmental friendly fuel. At the same time, that's also considered as the raw material in the petrochemical industry. Okay, the natural gas is also considered as the raw material in petrochemical industry. Then found in Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Assam, Andaman and Nicobar. Here natural gas, another conventional energy resource, is also environmental friendly fuel and also raw material in petrochemical industry. Then it's also found in Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Assam, Andaman and Nicobar. Okay, once again the conventional energy resources, the first one is coal, the second one is petroleum, the third one is natural gas. Another conventional resource, that is electricity. Okay, electricity, another conventional resource. The first one is thermal electricity. It's also obtained by using coal, petroleum and also natural gas. It's also the thermal electricity. It's also obtained using coal, petroleum, natural gas. It's also found in Assam, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and also West Bengal. Yeah, the thermal electricity. Electricity is considered as the another conventional resource. Okay, electricity is considered as the another conventional resource. Here, the first one is thermal electricity. It is also obtained by using coal, petroleum and also natural gas. And also it is also found in Assam, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, West Bengal. Here another electricity is hydroelectricity. Another one is hydroelectricity. Hydroelectricity is also produced from the water. Hydroelectricity, it's also produced from the water. Okay, produced from water and released at the great force from the high head in the Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, Odisha and Punjab. Yeah, electricity is considered as the another conventional resource. Okay, another conventional resource. The second one is hydroelectricity. It's also produced from water. Okay, it's also produced from water. It is released at the great force from the high head in Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala and also Odisha and also Punjab. Then another one is nuclear electricity. Next one is nuclear electricity. Nuclear electricity is it's also produced from the uranium and thorium. Okay, nuclear electricity. Yeah, it's also produced from the uranium and thorium. In the case of hydroelectricity, it's also produced from the water. In case of thermal electricity, it's also obtained from the coal, petroleum and also natural gas. Yeah, nuclear electricity is also produced from the uranium and thorium. There are 6 nuclear stations. How much? 6 nuclear stations in India. The first one is Tarapur, then Kalpakam, then Rawatbata and also Narora, then Kakrampara and also Kaiga and also Pokhran. This is a pesticide. Pokhran is also a pesticide. Yeah. Once again, here electricity is also considered as the another conventional energy resource. The first thing is thermal electricity. Okay, thermal electricity. It is obtained by the coal, petroleum, and also natural gas. Coal, petroleum, and natural gas. It's also found in Assam, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, and Chhattisgarh, and also West Bengal. Another electricity is hydroelectricity. Okay, hydroelectricity. It's produced from water. Okay, it's also produced from water, released at a great flows from the high head in Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, and Odisha, and also Punjab. Then nuclear electricity. It's also produced from uranium and thorium. Okay, uranium and thorium. There are 6 nuclear stations. The first one is Tarapur. The second one is Kalpakam. Then Rawatbata, Narora, Kakrapara, Kaiga, and also Pokhran is a pesticide. These are the important things related to the conventional resource. If you have any doubt, you can ask me anytime. Children, in today's class we are going to discuss the chapter from minerals and energy resources chapter. The important parts regarding minerals. What do you mean by minerals? Minerals are divided into metallic minerals and non-metallic minerals. Then another thing is conventional energy. Conventional energy, coal, petroleum, natural gas, and electricity is considered as the conventional resources. If you have any doubt regarding today's part, you can ask me anytime. Thank you. Have a nice day.